Today we will be discussing a poem written by Emily Dickinson, a famous American poetess. And the title of this poem is Tell All the Truth, but Tell It Slant. This poem aptly describes Miss Dickinson's approach. And it is said that Emily Dickinson wrote poems mostly on death, divinity, and truth. These were the three favorite subjects of Emily Dickinson. The emphasis is on truth, on furnishing a complete account of life's experiences to illuminate hidden areas of knowledge and beauty. I repeat, the emphasis is on truth. In this poem, the emphasis lies on truth, on furnishing a complete account of life's experiences to illuminate hidden areas of knowledge and beauty. This poem can be read as an instance of Emily Dickinson's deliberate tact and poetic strategy. So we can say this poem truly depicts the poetic art of Emily Dickinson and her poetic strategy as well. In a generation which did not permit her, without the ambiguity of the riddle, to tell the truth, she early learned that success in circuit lies. I repeat, this poem can be read as an instance of Emily Dickinson's deliberate tact and poetic strategy in a generation which did not permit her, without the ambiguity of the riddle, to tell the truth. She early learned that success in circuit lies. There is one reference from the Bible in this poem, and in the Bible it is written, "And the Lord said unto Moses, Go down, charge the people, lest they break through unto the law to graze, and many of them perish." This is the famous quotation from Bible, and it states that people should hear the message of God through an imagery, not directly from God, because they are not the chosen ones. The chosen one was Moses. And Lord said unto Moses that go down and charge the people, lest they break through unto the law to gaze, and many of them perish. And these lines are taken from Exodus 19, lines 16 to 21. The blinding effect of direct access to the Godhead, which is to say the truth, except in case of selected few, and Moses was one of them, has been a commonplace of religious poetry from long before. You cannot come into the Lord's direct access. Only it is possible in case you are the chosen one. And Moses was the chosen one. God and truth here refers to one and the same thing. And there is what might be called a New Testament version of the same idea. Jesus told his followers the parable of the sower and the seed. This is one of the most famous parables from the New Testament. Christ himself had been seen as that human manifestation of the Godhead, which allows all men to look upon that truth which would otherwise be blinding. The effect of truth, the effect of a direct light, which is too much bright, and the effect of that might be blinding. A person may go blind if he sees that light, that sharp penetrable light. The gist of the poem is clearly a recommendation that truth must be stated obliquely. Truth must be expressed obliquely, slantly, not directly. Lest sudden or direct exposure to it may damage us. Direct exposure to truth must be avoided in all cases. It might lead to damage. Furthermore, the poem is organized as a serial repetition and amplification of the single central theme. The poem is organized as a serial repetition and amplification of the single central theme. There are some words which are important in this poem, like the word circuit, suggesting circuitousness. Superb, it is a word of praise suggesting the worthiness of truth. Another word, infirm, it signifies a regrettable but forgivable weakness we are all said to have. Our irresolution about bearing truth. There is one word, surprise. It denotes the suddenness of our being delighted by truth, a slantwise telling accordingly being recommended, so that the brightness is not too astonishing. The poet has incorporated a simile, and it is designed to reinforce once again the need for slantwise telling. Lightning is surely an image of truth, for instance, and children are considered as truth's beholders. A child frightened by a storm may be reassured by his parents. So, this is all for today, and we will continue discussing poetry in our forthcoming videos. Thanks for watching.